Hi everybody, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Okie dokie, today's Monday, May 15th. By the way, I hope all you mothers had a great Mother's Day. Usually Joy will fix breakfast, and then I usually fix lunch if we have any, and I fix dinner probably out of 100 times, probably 98. But I didn't want her to have to fix, any breakfast, and I'm really sore all over from working out in the garden, so I went and we got Bojangles and brought it home for breakfast, and that was really good. I love Bojangles. Logan and I got a sausage, egg, cheese, and tomato, and Joy got a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Yeah, we all got biscuits. And we had Joy and I split a bow round because we were about to starve to death. Well, I was, at least. I don't know if she was starved, but it was really good. And then I fixed the spaghetti casserole. It turned out fantastic. It's just really, really good. And had a salad and this garlic bread from the kind from Dollar Tree. It's like I think these are oval shaped though. It's like Texas toast or something, but I think it's kind of round. I'm not for sure exactly which one. I think they got two kinds. This was the round ones, and they got like a square one. I think they do, or they did. That was Texas toast. But I wanted to fix some garlic bread with it, and we had that from Dollar Tree, and it was really good. And also the one from Dollar Tree that's in like a loaf. That's really good too. It is. To be that price, it's great. Anyway, today is, like I said, Monday, May 15th. I don't know what that is. Currently, it's 67 degrees. High today is going to be 78. Chance of rain, 70%. Winds are at 2 miles per hour. Yeah, I got everything in the garden that I had, already grown. And transplanted all them. I dug 39 holes for everything. I got 18 tomatoes, 5 green bell pepper, 2 jalapeno pepper, 4 rainbow bell peppers. In other words, each plant could be any one of several colors, like 3 different colors or something. And 4 banana peppers. And then that was all that took care of this whole first bed against the house. That's not a raised bed. That's directly in the ground. I just been adding soil to it. That one against the house is not a raised bed. I've got like things going around it, but it's not. The other 2 are raised beds, and I put the eggplants, the 6 eggplants, in the one near to the it's a Garden of Charity. The first one is the Garden of Faith, and then the Garden of Hope is the middle one. I hope I got that right. I can't remember sometimes. And the Garden of Charity. So, yeah. So I got them in there. And everything is doing pretty good. There was a couple that were droopy. I had one tomatoes, a Big Daddy or something like that. It had 2 in there, and I had to tear it apart to plant them. And at first, one of them got real droopy. Then after I gave it water and stuff, after a while, it started to look better. So I guess it's going to be all right. I put in each hole, I put a handful, not a whole handful, like a half a handful of worm castings, so that the roots would be right on them worm castings. Then on top, when I get the soil all around it, I put blood meal. And later on, I have to look and see when you're supposed to, how often you're supposed to do stuff like this. I got some bone meal that I think would be really good for the tomatoes. There's probably, obviously, calcium in it. And I've got fish emulsion. The only thing I'm kind of worried about fish emulsion is, will it attract like squirrels or like the groundhog? I don't know. Thinking it's some kind of something dead or something, because it does smell, but I'm sure when you dilute it, it wouldn't be that bad. So I might be using that soon also. Today, there'll be a small Kroger haul. Yep, got a small Kroger haul, but it's some neat stuff. And, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, because I don't think I have. A groundhog is what's been eating, I believe, the plants that were when they were in the garage and setting out here and stuff. I believe it's a groundhog, because this morning I heard something out in the garage, like chewing on wood or something. And Kitty even went to the door. And at first I thought, well, Kitty, what are you doing? I thought she was scratching on something or something. Look out there, and there's one step going into our garage. It was laying right. It wasn't laying there. It was sitting there or whatever, right by that step, right looking out the window here. And it obviously heard me move the window or something, or hit the door or something. And it went underneath the car, and then I went out and started watering and stuff, and then I've got a little alarm. It's one of those ultrasonic ones, but you can set it to where it has an audible alarm too. Well, then while I was watering, I heard the alarm go off, so I think that's when it ran out. Yeah. See, it doesn't like coming in that way where it must know that thing's there now that makes the alarm. It goes around and comes through by the steps here on this side of the car instead of going on the other. So I hope they can be destructive. I've got a table out there, a wooden table and stuff, but it's up off the ground, but one of the legs, I think, was down there somewhere. I'm just afraid it'll chew on stuff, and, most of it's just junk I got out there in boxes and stuff I need to get rid of, but they chew, Okay, the other night, we were supposed to have the Tyson chicken sandwiches that are great, and fries and coleslaw. We didn't have that because that was the night, it was, I guess, Saturday. That's when I did all the planting, and I was so tired and stuff, I just wanted to take a shower, and I didn't feel like even putting anything in the oven. So we went and got the Little Caesars extra most bestest pizza and some breadsticks and sauce, and had that. So as a result, tonight we're having the chicken sandwich, fries, and slaw. So, okay, I've got some tidbits, just a couple today. Some days they don't have that many. I mean, most of them are just about weather. Like it's going to be sunny in Philadelphia or whatever, this in Houston, or different cities. But this one says, unusually early heat wave in Pacific Northwest test records. An early heat wave that took hold Saturday in parts of the Pacific Northwest. As temperatures neared or broke records in some areas, heat advisories are in place through Monday. The National Weather Service issued a heat advisory for parts of Oregon and Washington. The temperatures could cause heat-related illness for those who don't have cooling. And we've talked about this one before, but it's on its way to Florida. It says 13 million tons, that's tons of seaweed headed west to Florida beaches. It moves real slow, obviously. Beachgoers on Florida's coast are in for a stinky surprise as big clumps of seaweed wash ashore. The record-breaking sargassum seaweed patch of 13 million tons is moving west. This type of seaweed is not new to coastal towns, but the abundance is causing concerns. The peak season for seaweed blooming is in June and July. So it could get worse? Man, it hasn't even made it to the peak season yet. Okay. What is that? HelloFresh, we got that one time, and I swear I'm going to try to get this blocked or something. I get probably one or two emails a day for trying to get us to come back. It ends up being expensive anyway, even if you get free stuff. So, I can make my own recipes. Here's a joke a day. That's on here sometimes. Well, what does it do? Come on. What is this thing doing? Redirect. I don't like that one. Come on. No wonder I hadn't been doing it. Oh, here's one. Let's see. Okay. 6-year-old Ned's mother was looking through an old family Bible when an oak leaf fell out. Ned said, "That must be Adam's." That is funny. So there's a joke. Maybe if I see these, I'll start doing this one a day. What's that say? Okay, that was funny. Oh, there it is. I see now. Burpee. Here's manager special at grocery outlet. Good through the 16th. It's got better with cheddar smoked sausage. It kind of looks like Johnsonville. For $1.99, that's way cheap. Tortilla chips with a touch of lime. I can't exactly... They kind of look like the Garden of Eden ones. I'm not for sure about that. It's $1.99 for 16-ounce bag, which is big. They got Cheese Whiz, 2 for $4. We got one jar, we hadn't used it yet. They've got that Boston Market grilled chicken that I've been talking about. I've done shorts on. It's so good. It has like this gravy with it. $3.49. It was $3.99 the last time they had it. They got a bag, a pound of walnuts for $3.99. That's cheap. I can't tell what brand this is. I can't tell. It's guacamole dip for $1, and this looks like Herdez. Yeah, that's Herdez queso blanco dip, and we've got that before, and it's good for $1.99. So, yes, that's pretty good. I don't know if that's... Oh, I pressed on something. I just made it bigger or something. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. There it is, finally. Nice news. Okay, I think I said something about this on Tidbits, maybe. It's made me fall off my chair. Scientists saw a star swallow a planet for the first time. In a scientific first, astronomers observed a star swallowing a planet as part of its dying process. The researchers first spotted the outburst, which took place about 12,000 light years away from Earth in 2020, but it took several years for them to figure out what it was. A star running out of fuel, swelling to 1 million times its original size and engulfing everything around it, including a nearby planet, per a press release from MIT. The team used an infrared camera to look at the star, finding that the amount of energy expelled during the outburst indicated a planet around the size of Jupiter crashing into its star. That infrared data made me fall off my chair, the lead author of the study outlining the findings said. For decades we've been able to see the before and after, he added. Before, when the planets are still orbiting very close to their star, and after, when a planet has already been engulfed and the star is giant. What we were missing was catching the star in the act where you have a planet undergoing this fate in real time. How about this? I don't know, did I read this? I think I've seen this one. I don't think I've read this one. Historian said he solved the long-standing Mona Lisa mystery. Sometimes there'll be tidbits about the same things. The primary mystery of Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa is the identity of the woman it portrays. But many have also spent the years since the painting's creation trying to figure out what Italian locale. Yeah, I did read that. I remember now. These are all reruns, I think. So, things we love. I was trying to see if I had anything. Well, they don't have a whole lot on here today. Ooh, that's a cool looking feeder there. Bird Buddy smart feeder. An AI powered bird feeder. Says it allows you to serve up snacks to avian friends while snapping photos from afar. Featuring a high resolution camera and species recognition, Bird Buddy notifies you when a flying visitor arrives. Oh my gosh. I just look out the window. No, nobody got. Yep, there's a cardinal, a female. Notifies you when a flying visitor arrives, helps you identify birds in your community, and organizes the picture in an album so you can have flocks of them ready to admire. These feeders sell out quickly but are frequently restocked, so pre-order yours today. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got a quote of the day by Maya Angelou. To describe my mother would be to write about a hurricane and its perfect power, or the climbing, falling colors of a rainbow. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, watch the small Kroger haul later today. Still did pretty good. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and God bless.